Okay guys, hey, it's Charlotte, and today's video is going to be a praising video, and the first praising video of the series, really. And who we are going to be praising today is Freelee. Freelee, the banana girl. Freelee from Australia. Freelee from the early 2000s. And we are praising her, okay? The first of the series. We are not talking about her faults here, okay? This is the praising series. We are just praising. I'm talking about all of her greatness. I'm talking about all of the good things that she's done. So don't come here trying to be a hater, okay? If you thumbs down, that's okay, because Freelee's the one who taught me that thumbs up and thumbs down both treated the same in the algorithm. They are, so you like me, you hate me. The polarity is good for me either way. So yeah, you're helping bring notice, so thank you for watching. So little breakdown on who Freelee is. Freelee, the banana girl, is the one who's really pushed forward veganism as a whole. She started the whole movement online. She first had, I think, 30 bananas a day blog, and she started the dialogue about high carb, low fat, high fruit, vegan living in a society where we're currently still living in, which is actually promoting the complete opposite of that, promoting keto, promoting flesh eating as metabolic health, as optimal diet. Yet high carb, low fat never gets the time of day anyways. It's ridiculous. Freelee, though, has been talking about it for decades. She's been talking about it for decades. You'll see, as I've already spoken about, the way that Freelee has positively impacted my life is not just diet alone. Her life philosophies and the boundaries that she has set and kept for herself, and that she promotes on the world for the greater good of society. Freelee isn't capitalist driven. Yes, she makes money off her ebooks, but she's never been capitalist driven. She calls out the YouTubers who are heavily product promoting and taking sponsorship left and right. See, we're learning already here what kind of, I'm praising already. See what kind of person she is. It's not just, oh, she's a vegan, we can't listen to her. Listen, watch her videos with an open mind. Watch this video with an open mind. Okay? But yeah, what I'm on right now, a yoga ball right now, this is a life hack that Freelee popularized as well. Freelee, it was her fuck. This is a way in our society where men are encouraged to become computer programmers, sitting at a computer all day, staring at numbers. This is a way to stay healthy for people who work online or in general too. Just on a computer, use yoga ball. Freelee, advice gotten from Freelee, that was her. It's simple life hacks. It doesn't have to be this whole capitalist driven machine. Oh, you have to work out this much per day, eat this many calories. No, watch some of Freelee's videos, okay? I'm here to praise her, not to educate you, okay? But yeah, the yoga ball, that was her, okay? That was Freelee, give credit where credit's due. Freelee is also the person who encouraged me from age 18 to self-represent in court and win. Without a lawyer, without any of that, just me, myself. She did that against Blogilates, and Blogilates dropped the case. Because Freelee's honest, because she had nothing to hide. Okay? She's who showed me that it can be done. And it wasn't just Paul in the Bible who did it. Guess what? You can do it nowadays and win. You don't need a lawyer. No, you don't. No, you don't. Freelee. That was Freelee. That's nothing about diet or lifestyle. That's actually like life advice. Law advice, honestly. From Freelee herself. Okay? Freelee's knowledge of language and meaning and pronunciation of words. She's who first planted that seed, then Hakeem Iwayan for me as well, who really further developed that seed. But Freelee actually listening to the words she speaks, even just mourning, the fact that morning when we wake up, it's mourning, that you're mourning something. Words have power, and Freelee planted that seed in me. And the way she talks about everything is always so logical, yet people still hate her. They still have the audacity. Well, it's because she's very firm with her boundaries, has great willpower, and honestly is a very godly woman. Like, be mad that Freelee does it better. Be mad. But Freelee's not doing it to be better than anyone. She's just trying to show what's the optimal best way and what is possible, you know? And for the greater good of society and for animal welfare and for human health, you know? So anyways, okay. Yeah. Freelee. But her knowledge of language. See, that's not food related at all, and that as well, Freelee. Her, done by her, done by her. Words as well, master of words, queen. She's who encouraged me to step away from makeup in general, as it's not a necessity of femininity or true beauty. Right now, actually, my legs aren't shaven. Can you see the hairs? Freelee would be proud of me. Being a woman, femininity is not focused on products we buy, and we can be beautiful and feminine just by being our natural selves. Truly, that's why I'm not wearing a bunch of makeup right now. I wanted to kind of prove that point, even though I still, you know, have my own self-conscious issues and feeling, especially because of all the years of being groomed by my abusers and such. But Freelee really is just proof that all the mainstream makeup and hacks, none of that's really necessary when it comes down to being a beautiful, healthy woman. Yeah, so thank you, Freelee. Next point, she's extremely highly intelligent. She is. Look, in so many areas, queen. Next point, I've followed a similar diet to hers for the past 9 years, and I've never lost my period, even when I was under eating calories on this type of diet and underweight due to encouragement and calorie and weight tracking from my abuser / groomer. Normally, I was at a weight and a body fat that I should have lost my period, but I didn't. I never did, and it was really quite shocking, honestly. I think that's because even though I was under eating, I was getting so many micronutrients in from the fruit and from the high nutrient foods that I was consuming. Next, this is the cheapest way to eat, okay? Freelee's promoting the cheapest way to eat, and fruit is the original fast food. Freelee said that. She's been saying it for years, okay? This is so cheap. What she promotes is cheapest way, okay? Praising her just for promoting living optimally. Look at her results. Okay, just to praise her. Look at her fucking body. Look how hot she is. She looks great. Okay, she does. That's just a matter of fact. Just a matter of fact that Freelee is extremely good looking. It's clear as day to see. It sure is. Yes, it is. Yeah, it's not the diet that capitalism promotes because it makes you independent to the system, and Freelee promotes going off grid and becoming self-employed and becoming independent to the system. Healthy living is kind of just part of that, really. It is healthy, optimal, true living, happy living, independence. Freelee is literally out here living her dream. She's living her best life. She's living in the tropics, eating fresh fruit, day in, day out, living with nature, looking beautiful. Greek goddess, Australian goddess, Australian angel. Honestly, like, she's living her dream. She is. And guys, okay, she's from Adelaide. Give her some fucking slack. Forgive her mouth. Forgive her for the fact she says the C word. Forgive her for the fact that she's blunt as fuck. Okay, that's how Australia is. That's how Australians are. Stop letting that judgment of Australians and misunderstanding of culture all fall on Freelee's shoulders, okay? Okay. She's unashamedly her because Freelee knows she's living for the greater good of society. She has nothing to hide. She's honest. She's truly honest about, like, everything in her life. Especially her diet, which is what the main focus is of her channel. But she talks about so much. Like, she's not just a one-trick pony. She's constantly making revelations left and right in different facets of life. Facts are, okay? Okay, what I love as well is she encourages others to do what she is doing, and I guess to put it in a capitalistic way, copy her business style and promote the same advice she's doing, but in your own way. She said that she would promote that, and she said, yeah, go do that. I would never legally come after you because I want this information to be gotten out for the greater good of society. I just want more people to live healthy and live this healthy lifestyle, and for this information to become commonplace. And I love that. That's how I feel about my activism and using my voice. And I love that Freelee's kind of planted that seed, you know? I love you, Freelee. Okay, just another point is we are going to see a lot more centurions who are following the kind of lifestyle that Freelee promotes. The kind of lifestyle Freelee promotes is what Plato and all the ancient centurion Greek philosophers and such, this is the lifestyle they were living. I'm excited to see how long Freelee lives. I think she's gonna live for so fucking long. I think she will. That's my take. That's my take. You know, I think she did some drugs early on in life, so let's hope that didn't do too much work. The amount of healthy living she's done since then, though, I feel like it would have detoxed whatever damage the drugs would have done. I feel like, no, she's gonna outlive us all. But yeah, watch us outlive you with no dependence on drugs. LOL. Watch it happen. Watch it happen before your eyes. Love you, Freelee. You are an angel doing God's work. Okay, and this is to Freelee. Freelee herself. I understand why you don't want to reproduce, but at the same time, you are so intelligent, and I would have loved to see your genetic pool continue. I understand and respect, though. She has made such an impact. Like, she doesn't need to reproduce to, like, make a further impact in this society. Look how much she's affected me. I'm not the only person. There's so many other people that have watched her videos and been positively affected by literally her voice, her just using her words and her knowledge. Yeah. Last point, she's got so much fucking hate online. So I'm here to set the record straight and give some well-deserved praise to Freelee herself. I love Freelee. I'm so proud to be a high-carb, plant-based lifestyle liver. Thank you, Freelee. This is true for food freedom. That was a point I have that I didn't touch on. This is how you eat in abundance. It is. It really is. It really is. But people aren't ready for that conversation. Oh, and Freelee, if you see this, please do a video ripping on Ozempic. I've done a video ripping on it, so you can watch mine a bit because I dated a pharmacist who prescribed it and talked about it, so I know a bit about it, so I have that context if you want to. But Freelee, I'd love to see a video of you breaking down Ozempic. Okay, so if you see this, Freelee, that's my ask for you. Can you do a video completely ripping on Ozempic, please? That would be really fun. I'd love to see it. I'd love to see it. Okay, love you, Freelee. Love the influence you've had on my life and others, and yeah, God bless you. You're amazing, and you've done great work for society.